This episode is brought to you by Prime. What if you had one more chance with the one that got away?
Sam.
You came home.
Based on the best-selling novel from Carly Fortune. Every year after follows childhood friends Sam and Percy as they reunite in the dreamy, nostalgic lakeside town of Barry's Bay.
Love can be hard to find. So if you're lucky enough to find that person, never let go.
A second chance at first love. Every year after, now streaming only on Prime.
Do y'all mind if I get a little bit of time? I don't even need the whole 30 minutes. Today is actually early mornings on the couch, and it's the last day of the week, Friday. Friday is what we say because a lot of us are glad that today is Friday because we're going out, kicking it, and having a good time. Well, I usually say this part at the end, but I'm going to say it right now. No matter how much fun you having, wherever you going, it's not worth going if you're drunk. If you are drunk, you should not be behind that wheel. It's too many people we are losing from a drunk driver. And the drunk driver seems to always survive. I'm not saying it like it's a problem. I'm just saying it like, come on. You got to do better. Stop drinking and driving, please. Before we go on, let's give a moment of silence for the ones who aren't here with us today for whatever reason. Let's give this moment to them. Coming up on the couch, this Monday is going to be mental health talk. This Wednesday is going to be stop the violence. June 24th is going to be swept under. And June 30th is going to be fuck fentanyl. If you don't know what swept under is, it's basically we're going to be discussing families that keep secrets under the rug. And I know for one, I was raised like that, to sweep things under the rug. So, it's a subject that trigger warning, because it might bring back some memories that you didn't even know that you had. Because things that happen to us, sometimes it's so traumatic, our brain can build a defense mechanism up. And we will never even know about it until something triggers that thought back out. Also, Juneteenth starts Monday. Father's Day is June the 21st. And prison reunion is going to be August the 29th. So if you guys are interested in a prison reunion, come through. We had a vibe. It was such a vibe last year. Like, we had so much fun. So I would love to see everybody again this year. That is on the 29th. Now, today's episode, it's early mornings in the couch, but today's episode is called Keep That Same Energy. People think just because someone dies that's their chance to finally make amends. But why aren't you making that amends when the person is alive? It's too many people that wait until it's too late and they never get that closure. You let somebody die without getting closure from you, and then you think that you get to have closure for you? So you come up to the funeral home? It's too many people that say and do things to offend you, and they think that you're supposed to just be over it. They think that if we aren't talking or if we're not cool, please, whatever energy you had last week, keep the same energy. Don't just because you see me in a crowd full of your friends, you want to come say hi, because I will embarrass you. And a lot of times when people get embarrassed, they want to fight. So if we just mean what we say and say what we mean, it wouldn't be that many problems. It really wouldn't. Too many people like to say things and they think that nobody is watching to make sure that they stand on what they said they was going to stand on. So even though you might not know that somebody's watching you, people are watching to see if you keep your word. They trying to see what you about. And if you tell me that you this real ass motherfucker, and then I see you doing some faulty ass shit, I'm just going to look at you. I'm not going to be like, see that right there. I'm not even going to tell you. Just our relationship is going to be different. You'll notice it. We won't talk as much. We won't be around each other as much. It happens like that. Quick little story. For those that have been following the couch forever, this is my, 4th year, 5th season. For those of you that have been following, then you already know the situation between me and my family. Now, I guess hearing it from them, it might sound different than hearing it from me. Hearing it from me, I'm going to tell you the real, what the fuck happened, the nitty gritty. And it all boils down to this. If my father doesn't like gay people, and you thought that maybe I was playing, or I could remember a time when I was younger and I was messing with this girl, and my dad tried to beat the gay out of me. Told me that I will not be gay, and as he kept slapping me across my back. Then, 3 years ago, before me and my wife got married, when she finally asked me to marry her, I'm like, okay, let me call my family. Let me get them up here so we could have a bomb-ass wedding. The wedding's already ready, because we went to go crash a wedding. For those that don't remember, for those that's new, me and my wife went to go crash one of our friends' wedding, and we ended up getting married that day. So we got married twice. April the 20th, I called my mom and dad, and I'm like, hey, I'm getting married. They didn't believe me. They laughing at me. You playing? I'm like, I'm not playing. I'm being serious. I'm getting married. Like, can y'all come up here? No, and hung up. Okay, so I couldn't understand that, because I'm like, I literally been with this same woman since prison. We just got back together. So what's the difference between us being in prison together than being in the world together? So time goes by after a couple hours after my wife had asked, and nobody showed up but my brother. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just call them after, and when we have our official wedding, we'll just send them invitations. So I called them that night like, yeah, we made it official, and excited. And they just kept hanging up on me, and I couldn't understand it. Come to find out, their beliefs that they all of a sudden want to stand on no gay marriages. They standing on business. I can give them that. I haven't spoke to them in 3 years. They standing on business. But if I, heaven forbids that I die, but if I die all of a sudden, for whatever reason, maybe from lupus, whatever, I don't ever want to look down from heaven into my funeral and see my family. I don't give a fuck what nobody say or thinks. And that goes for not just my family, that goes for anyone. If you do not like me, if you don't care about me, why would you show up for my funeral when you didn't show up for me when I was alive? Y'all got a habit of trying to show up for people for their funeral like you've been there the whole time, or like you made sure that you did everything you could to help them, and you didn't. Some of y'all ain't spoke to these people in years. Talking about, this was my friend of 15 years. And did you remember that y'all haven't been friends in the last 4 years because you fucked her husband or her man or his woman? Just because somebody dies does not mean that you get to go get that chance to make your amends. No. Don't go interrupting a beautiful funeral that has nothing to do with you. If you don't give a fuck about them, you didn't give a fuck about them when they was alive. Stop trying to act like you give a fuck about somebody when they die. Yes, dying is sad. And that is anybody. I don't give a fuck if it was my enemy. If they died, I'll be crying because it's sad. But I'm not finna show up to their funeral. I'm not. I will never, ever show up to anybody's funeral that I didn't fuck with. That I didn't literally speak to and tell them I love them. If we fell out and you passed away, you best believe I won't even be at your funeral. I'm not even going to tell nobody my condolences because I'm standing on, I'm sorry, it could sound however it sound. But I don't even want fakeness in death. Don't come to my grave. Don't come to my funeral. Don't come to, if I'm in a hospital sick, don't do that. Don't do that. Too many of y'all are doing that. And it's actually disturbing. Because what are you getting out of it? You showing up to a funeral to somebody that you don't even fuck with. Why? Got the family all riled up. People know. See, this is the thing is, when you fall out with somebody, it's not just you knowing and they knowing. No, if I'm telling my wife, nigga, I'm telling whoever in my motherfucking circle, because I don't ever want them to think that we still cool and they can ask you about me or vice versa. I don't want none of that. I don't give a fuck what you got to offer. If we're not cool, we are just not cool. And I'm okay with that. I'm grown enough to not be cool with somebody and then not talk about them. I don't have to talk about them. We don't have to do that. But always make sure that you keep the same energy that you had 2 weeks ago with the person now. No matter if they dying, no matter if they sick, no matter if, unless you genuinely, from the bottom of your heart, want to reach out to them while they're alive and apologize. Even if you don't believe that you was in the wrong. If you genuinely want a relationship to work, if you genuinely want a friendship to work, you are going to apologize. Because it doesn't matter who's right or wrong. What matters is I want you in my life. What matters is you mean more to me than whatever the fuck we going through. That's what matters. All that other shit, superficial bullshit. All that acting like, no. Just be the genuine, true person that you know how to be, because everybody knows how to be a true, genuine person. Some of us just choose not to be. If you genuinely care about somebody, if you genuinely love somebody, make it work. Fix it. It's been 3, almost 4 years since I spoke to my family. Not saying that they haven't tried to call, because they tried to call a couple times. But if I answer the phone and your first thing out your mouth ain't an apology, you're fucking bye. I don't give a fuck who you are. I will not speak. One thing about me is if I wrong somebody, trust me when I say I will do everything I can to let them know that, that's not even the type of person I am. I don't like hurting people. You know what I'm saying? Even whenever they hurt me, I don't like to just... I believe in karma because I done watched her. I done been in prison with karma. I've been karma. I don't want nobody to ever get it misconstrued. If I ever wrong you or hurt your feelings, let me know. Don't be sitting on it for years and years and years, and then one day something happened and you use this to not be my friend anymore. And then you try to bring up everything that happened 3 years ago. Like, no. Bring up what you're going through right now with somebody, and don't sit on it and wait. Because when you sitting on it and wait, you're the one that's being fake. Because anytime that they come around you and you still got those feelings in your head and you still ain't let it out, you being fake, acting like you fuck with them and that you like them, when really you feeling some type of way. Keep that same energy. It's easier said than done, because people say it and they don't do it. Right now, I'm in Oklahoma City, and they're doing a Juneteenth event at the park. They do this every year. It's huge. It's a lot of people that come. But my thing is this. Juneteenth, I feel like only black people should perform. I genuinely believe that from the bottom of my motherfucking heart. So they made a post, and it was a jazz band, but the jazz band was all Caucasians. It's so many people like, I'm not going, and I won't, I don't care. And then now that they started posting more people that's going to be performing as Black, they like, oh yeah, I'm going to be there. But I thought you wasn't going. But I thought you was standing on business. What happened to just last 3 days ago when they posted the white band? You was gung-ho, like, we ain't going, we about to do something else. Now that they starting to post more Black people, now you like, yeah, Black power, we're going. It don't make no sense. Keep that same energy. If you truly don't believe that there should be a Caucasian performing for Juneteenth, then why would you show up? Why would you show up? Why would you show your support to an event that doesn't align with you? Keep that same energy, right? And that's why I say it's easier said than done, because just 2 days ago, it was easy for y'all to say, I'm not going, I'm not going, I'm not going. And then now y'all so easily persuaded. All they got to do is push out another post with a Black person, and then, yay. Now they got you. Now you back. Now you drawn right the fuck back in. We are a funny group of fucking people. We don't take what we need to take serious. And when it comes to standing on business, it's more for social media than for anything. I'm going to tell social media that I'm not going to do it, but if they end up pulling up, they going to see me. Come on. Now, are y'all really going to stand on business for Juneteenth? No. I already said it. I bet half the people that made them posts, it was over 1,000 shares. Half the people that made that post, I bet you they going to be at that park for Juneteenth. I bet you. But I can guarantee you one thing's for certain and two's for sure. Me and my family won't be there. Because I don't agree with anybody Caucasian performing for Juneteenth. And that's just me. I'm not saying that Caucasians can't be there enjoying the Juneteenth festivals. I'm saying, what are y'all celebrating? No, I'm dead ass serious. What are y'all celebrating? You being free? It's so cute. But anyways, keep that same energy. We got to keep that same energy and stop. Y'all are the reason why people don't believe your word, because you literally will say something out your mouth and do something totally different in the next minute. Nobody really believes you. If you want to be a believable person, you know what you got to do? Is make sure that everything you say, you stand on it. You do what you say, and you mean what you say. If I say that I don't fuck with you, and you die tomorrow, you can guarantee I won't be at your funeral. I'm not going to say my condolences. I'm not doing none of that. It's unfair that someone has to die without ever getting closure from, whether it be a relationship, friendship, family ship, whatever. They don't get that closure. But you get the audacity to come up, get dressed, and get your own closure at their funeral. That's wild. It's too many people waiting until it's too late to make amends with other people. It's too many people that's waiting until it's too late to let the person know that, you know what, this was stupid. We really shouldn't be fighting. I love you. But y'all not doing that enough. Y'all want to be fake. And it's not a good look. You don't have to be. You literally don't have to be fake. You can literally genuinely be just be you. That's it. You could just be you. Why are you so afraid to just be you? That's the question. Because if you being you, the real you think the real you gonna lie? You think the real you gonna not stand on business? You think the real you is not gonna keep that same energy? if you don't know the real you, then get to know the real you. And then everything else will fall into place. But always make sure that you keep that same energy no matter what. No matter what. If you believe something with your whole heart, believe it until the very fucking end. That's it. If my parents believe that, gay marriages don't need to be happening, then they don't ever need to contact me again, because I'm not divorcing my motherfucking wife. Ever. When they even reach out to me, I join the live, I don't even pay them no attention. Because I want you to keep that same energy that you had when you told me that you disowned me and that I ruined the family. Keep that same energy. If we fell out, I want you to keep that same energy that you had when you was dragging me all on the internet. Keep that same energy. It doesn't matter if I make it, you make it, we make it, whoever makes it. It still means keep that same energy. And that's the word for the day. Keep that same energy. Because somebody will. And if it ain't you, you better believe it's definitely going to be me. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Yes, I was a little late today, but it's okay. And I didn't do the whole 30 minutes, but that's okay as well. Which actually I think I kind of did. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. I will be back on Monday. Monday is Mental Health Talk, so be prepared. Let's talk about it. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Have a good day. And don't drink and drive.